All right, everybody. It is my post-market wrap-up on this Wednesday, post-Fed day, whatever, July 31st, 2019. I got to get my head on straight because literally before this video, I was blasting Calling Dr. Love by Kiss, Calling Dr. Love. I mean, I was all over the place. I wish I had a video to show you, although I was in my underwear, so you might not. Some of you, no, you wouldn't have liked it. Anyway, I was jamming. Let's have some fun here. Let's put this together, and I'm going to try not to blow my stock off in this video, seriously. So, really no surprise, a couple of things that happened today with the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve did cut rates. 25 basis points to the federal funds rate. Okay. And the Fed did announce that they're going to stop their, and I don't believe this is happening, so I don't even want to really talk about it, their balance sheet runoff. They're going to end it a month early. Sure you are. Yeah, Yellowstain. Yeah, you know who Yellowstain is, right? I mean, he's like a deep Yellowstain now. Did you catch deep Yellowstain today? He was evasive. He was off balance, trying to justify how the Federal Reserve cut rates here. And as you can see, and again, no surprise to anyone that follows this blog, I explained to you more than likely this would be a sell the news moment. The Dow Jones Industrial Average peeled off 332, 334 points, something like that. The low was, Dow was down 478. I don't know how many of you caught this. But when the Dow hit negative 478, there was a whole bunch of triggers for algorithms. We bounced off that low by 200 points in the blink of an eye. So if you ever wanted to see algorithmic trading, well, there it was, right in your freaking face. Now, let's talk about a few things here. A lot of people were questioning, let's be nice today, Powell. They were questioning Powell. You call him whatever you want. I'm going to call him Powell right now because the poor guy was being tortured. Should I feel bad for him? Do you feel bad for Fed Chair Powell? No, I don't feel bad for him. Let's call him Yellowstain. All right. So Yellowstain, again, off balance, evasive, confused, getting jittery. He was, again, being asked a lot of questions that were pretty good. Again, most of this stuff is scripted. Some of it isn't. And he was hit with a couple of doozies. One actually forced him to say that there was no economic threat. Sure there is not, Yellowstain. No economic threat here in the United States. Meanwhile, let's see. The Chicago PMI this morning just hit a 4-year low. Manufacturing falling off of a cliff, industrial production falling off of a cliff, exports falling off of a cliff, imports falling off of a cliff. I mean, the only thing that they flash at you is this supposed low unemployment, the U3 number, the fake one. The U6 isn't even real, but that's twice the U3. It's just a joke. And our economy is failing. There is no doubt about it. It's kind of a joke in a way. We might as well just succumb to the joke, seriously. So again, he said there was no economic threat. However, I want you to pay attention to this. I don't know how many of you had the displeasure of watching Yellowstain. Yeah, we'll call him Yellowstain. Here. The Fed is no longer data dependent. Yeah, you heard that right. As a matter of fact, today's rate cut, now keep what I just said in mind. There is no economic threat, according to Yellowstain. Yellowstain said that this was an insurance cut. Let that sink in. It's an insurance cut. What are we insuring, Yellowstain? Possibly an economic shock that's coming down the pike, that we are in an economic downturn, that we are in free fall right now. It's incredible. It really is, but you can't, again, people, look, you can't make it up. It's freaking impossible to do. In your wildest dreams. You can't make this stuff up, but this is what they want you to believe. It's, you know what? I'm going to calm down. Let me take a deep breath here. There we go. Anyway, okay, so let's talk a little further. In my view, And you know I am damn good. None better, as a matter of fact, who calls this Fed better than the guy sitting right here that you're looking at. Yellowstein, he would not commit to any further rate cuts, but he also did not say there would not be rate cuts coming. Believe what I'm telling you right now, today is the beginning of a series of rate cuts. Now let's talk about how this market responded. I want to show you something right off the freaking bat. You're going to just love this. Again, this is the CNBC app. Let me get it up here. All right. So we understand what this means. The Federal Reserve is going to cut the federal funds rate, or the extreme short end of the curve, the overnight rate, 25 basis points. This is an attempt to normalize the bond market. It really didn't help, honestly, even with this announcement. Did you see the action in the bond market after I did the video this morning? You should be using my website, traderschoice.net, for everything that you possibly can need to understand this market. There's a news feed there, there's charts there, there's everything, and my videos are there. What else can you possibly want? But anyway, if you watch that bond market, your eyeballs probably both simultaneously exploded at the action in the bond. Bonds were being bought up like these were the last bonds on the face of the earth. All right, so let's look at this. I want you to pay strict attention. Look at the 3-month here. Okay, you see the 3-month Treasury? 2.07. Now let's go to the 10-year. Yeah, you're reading that right. The 10-year yield dropped to 2.01, and the 3-month is yielding obviously much lower, and then we get the upward slope with regard to the 30-year. So we still have a yield curve inversion, and believe me, the Fed is in a lot of trouble here. The Fed, the president, all of them are in a lot of trouble. The easy money into oblivion. As a matter of fact, hold on a second. How many of you were able to catch CNBC today? You know who they are? I'm going to say it right here. Confederacy of Dunces. The Confederacy of Dunces. All right, they actually were talking about... Hold on a minute. I got to get my head on straight. They were talking about a debt market bubble live on CNBC. Duh. I'm surprised they all weren't, I don't know, beaten over the head and told to get off the air. Don't talk about this kind of stuff, because you're not supposed to know that there is a bubble in the debt market that we have never seen in the history of the world. It's out of control. Way out of control. I mean, we are in, like, this isn't even La La Land. This is like in a place hidden in the back of La La Land where some things dwell. Some are really a deep color yellow, and some of them are, I'm just going to say it, a kind of an orangey color. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah, they dwell back there together. And behind the scenes, I mean, they're like, that's what's going on. Believe me, because this is what you're going to see next. I'm sorry. Because this is what you're going to see next. Good cop, bad cop is going to get rolled out again. Oh, the Fed didn't cut enough. The 25 basis point cut's not enough. President just said he wanted 100 the other day, and he guaranteed Dow 30,000 if the Fed were to cut that deep. Oh, yeah, sure he would. But has the president explained to you yet how this rate cut's going to help you? Of course not. No. He's just going to sit there and just talk about it. You know, the president graduated from Wharton Business School, very prestigious. So did Rajaratnam. You know who this guy is? He ran the biggest insider trading scam in history. Maybe they're kissing cousins too. I don't know. But I do know that we have a madman trying to establish monetary policy through his tweet storms. And there's one coming up here again. Good cop, bad cop is being set up. Now let's talk about something else. Did you watch how metals responded to this announcement? They got slammed pretty good. Why? Did you see the dollar? Boom! Why did the dollar spike? Well, it should be pretty obvious to you. With the stock market that took a hit today, there was a major safety trade. Again, people still believe that holding dollars is a good thing to do in this environment, and their ass backwards thinking is going to get them into a lot of trouble, and I'll tell you why. Because there's a new phase coming. There's a next phase. There's a next phase here. There's always a next phase. It's very simple. Dollar devaluation. That's coming down the pike. The Fed is going to make sure the dollar gets hammered. The president's going to beat it with an ugly stick. And again, good cop, bad cop is going to play out. But a series of rate cuts are coming. Dollar devaluation is coming. And that's it. This is where we are. So what does that tell you? Oh, you know what it tells you. Bet against the debt. Become your own central bank. Period. The freaking end. Awesome opportunity to buy more physical metals today. Crypto caught a bid towards the end of the day as well. But this thing, can you really see? You should take notes, honestly, while I'm writing this, if you can, in the middle of my little fits that I take. But you could easily, if you just put this stuff together, make a picture of how twisted this is. It really is. It's a charade of epic proportions. Unbelievable. It really is. But again, what is the grand plan? What's the plan for decades? It's very simple. World central banks, again, are going to become the lenders and buyers of last resort. They're going to own the world. They're going to own you because they control the way you transact. And again, did you see how Congress and the president responded to Libra, cryptocurrencies? No. You can't be in that because then you won't be under their direct control. You understand? I think you do. Anyway, I think this video has been outstandingly important. Please share this video. Get it out there, people. I think this, I really believe that I've outlined everything for you as clear as I possibly could, with a little humor thrown in here too. And I know it's going to offend some people, and I'm going to tell you right now, get a grip or just unsubscribe. I don't give a damn. Either way, okay? That's the truth. If you can't take it straight, you don't belong here. That's it. I don't sugarcoat a damn thing, and I will never sugarcoat a damn thing. If you don't like it, there's the door, or maybe there. I don't know where it is. It's unsubscribe. Do it. Make me happy. All right, with that said, I'm out of here. I do love all of you from the heart. That's the truth. Share this video, ponder it, and just, I don't know, do something.